Good afternoon. For 4 News Now, I'm Rob King. Welcome to today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown, where I'll take you through some of the top local headlines and I give you an inside look at what the 4 News Now team is working on for this evening. Starting with a look outside. It's going to be cloudy and cool pretty much for the rest of the day. Keep your jacket handy for some light winds, and it should be dry tonight as our high will reach about 48 degrees. For tomorrow, Earth Day, it's going to be more of the same, cloudy and crisp in the morning and should still be dry into the evening. So if you do have some Earth Day activities, it should be dry enough for you to do those. Later on Sunday, it will start dry, and then that's when we'll get the next rain system Sunday night. And then hopefully next week we start to see some warning. Mark Peterson did say the word 70 this morning in the station. So holding out hope, fingers crossed possibly for that. Let's take a look at some of the stories that the team is working on today, starting with Central Valley High School, where a 24-year-old female teacher is facing charges of sexual misconduct with a student. That student is 17 years old, and how this investigation began, according to court documents, was that the misconduct occurred last year, and the court docs say that the teacher reported that she was being harassed by other students for the alleged relationship. And as such, the investigation began from the Spokane County Sheriff's Office, and now 2 charges against that teacher for communicating with a minor for immoral purposes, as well as the sexual misconduct. We are working to find out if that teacher is still employed at Central Valley High School. We have not received word of that yet, so we are following up and trying to find out more details in that. But more details than what I just gave you are available on our website, KXLY.com. Natalie Grant out in Idaho for the first time, I believe, since working here. She'll be in Coeur d'Alene looking at the school district levies that failed to pass last month. The Coeur d'Alene School District is holding an emergency meeting today, or excuse me, a special meeting today to discuss the vote next week. Those 2 levies are up again for a vote next week. And what they might have to do is declare a financial emergency, a crisis, if they cannot get these levies passed. It's going to put them in about a $25 million hole. And with that means there's going to have to be severe cuts, including the possible closure of 4 Coeur d'Alene schools. So Natalie Grant is out there today seeing if they can work to get those levies passed, keep those schools open, and keep that district funded. Jordan Smith, he's at an event today where the Spokane Mayor, Nadine Woodward, will be. But recently, Mayor Woodward, along with 27 other mayors in the state of Washington, sent a letter to the state calling for stricter gun laws. They cite the current possession laws being the Blake decision, which got rid of penalties for simple possession, as not being strong enough. The city is currently trying to pass a use in public, using narcotics in public law that would be criminal. And so they all collaborated, signed this letter, sent to the state saying, hey, current drug laws are not working. We need to come up with some tougher sanctions. So Jordan Smith will be speaking with the mayor about that and where to go from there. Closing out today with what Bronte Sorotsky is working on. She is at a home dedication today. Habitat for Humanity built 2 homes for Spokane families in the East Central neighborhood. Now, the cool thing about these homes is that they're designed for the homeowner to have a lower carbon footprint. So these are going to be eco-friendly homes in East Central, both, again, built by Habitat for Humanity and being dedicated, and keys to the plot today for 2 lucky Spokane families, and Bronte Sorotsky, again, is out there. So that's all we have for today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Short and sweet today for a Friday. I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for joining. Be sure to download KXLY Plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire. You can also watch these on the 4 News Now mobile app on your phone. So we'll have all those stories and more coming up tonight. Oh, special news time. That reminds me, before I close, our evening news due to NBA playoff basketball. Our evening news tonight are at 4:30 is our first show, and then we'll have a later show at 8 p.m. So be aware of that schedule change. So we'll have those stories coming up tonight starting at 4:30, but for now live in studio, I'm Rob King for KXLY+.